if you haven't noticed, I've been kind of trying to figure out exactly where I'm doing things in my house from now on. So, yeah, I'm just like shooting in different spots. Irrelevant. I'm just here to talk to you about my last year in shoes. If you watch my other videos, you know I quit my job, so it's going to be a minute before I buy any new pairs of shoes. Quick story about my collection, I guess. When we moved to this house, prior to that, I was really only just paying my car note. Moving here, I was informed that I'd have more responsibilities, more bills to pay to do my part, which I had no problem with, but I was just nervous because I hadn't had those extra responsibilities at that point. At the time I was working a job at the mall, which had me paycheck to paycheck just doing the car note. So I was nervous about having to add utilities and stuff on top of that. If you go on my Instagram page, you can see a picture of my whole collection there. I sold shoes, a lot of my old shoes, in order to get ahead on my bills and things like that. And I'm not really one of those kind of people. I don't really like to sell things, period. But I am responsible at the end of the day. So I sold a lot of shoes, I think about 10 pairs. And I came to the realization that over the course of just the last year, I managed to acquire 11 pairs. I managed to, I guess, net positive more shoes than I lost in that whole process in only a year's time. And usually I only buy like 3 pairs a year because I gotta space them out because money's tight and stuff. But thanks to gifts and gift cards and my own spending, I managed to replace my previous losses and some. But I only talked about 2 pairs of these shoes last year, so I guess I just want to show you guys what I'm working with and what I managed to acquire in the last 365 days. With that said, let's get into my last year of sneakers. Vans Customs right here. The Jamaica pair me and my sister made. There's a vlog of that from last year. She paid for them, so shout out to her. You also go on my Instagram, you see me and her have a couple of pairs of shoes that we both have matching pairs of. So it's always cool to have something special with people you care about. And so, you know, made these pairs because, you know, we are Jamaican. One of them says Jamaica, the other one says in my DNA. These are super dope. We haven't worn them yet. I'm trying to find the right occasion to make the debut, but super fire. Love that pair of shoes. It's super cool. The next 2 I already showed you in videos, so I'm gonna go ahead and do them together. The Black Infrared 6 and the Origin Story Jordan 1. Again, to dig into these real quickly, the Black Infrared 6 is one of my favorite Jordans, period. I had a pair from 2014 that I beat to shit, so these coming out last year, super clutch. Harsh ended up landing them on a website early. He secured these for me. Shout out to him. And then these, if you know me, you know how much I bigged up Into the Spider-Verse. These are inspired by the pair in that movie, which is just some Chicago ones, but they kind of put their own spin to it. The sequel, coming next year, be on the lookout. Adrius ended up getting these for me for Christmas last year. Eternally grateful. I haven't worn these yet either, but like, when I opened the box, I was shook. Like, I didn't even believe it, because I missed out on them, and you know, everyone knew how much I talked about Spider-Verse and stuff, so, you know, he ended up lacing this pair, so shout out to him for that. If you want more in-depth thoughts on those 2 shoes, they are on the channel from last year, so watch those videos. A pair of all black Vapor Max, one of the couple beaters I have. The Vapor Max all black. I had a pair a couple years ago. I did a video on those as well. And I happened to sell that pair in the loss, so I knew I wanted a new pair. I got Shanika a pair for Christmas. I got Lorenzo a pair, I think, for his birthday. And so I was like, oh man, we gotta get the gang back together, we gotta get the squad back together. So I ended up buying a pair for myself using a gift card to help my mom. Again, something from the Instagram here. The Nike Zoom Fly. I think the artist's name was Nathan Bell, I believe. I'm not gonna go look it up. But this pink pair of Nikes, very out of like character for me because I don't really have many pink clothing items or anything. I did end up getting some lighter hoodies to kind of give this an opportunity to get worn and match something. But I got this shoe because dude had a whole collection, and I'm just a sucker for storytelling on shoes. And so all over the shoe has different words and writing and pictures on them and stuff like that. The one I said that resonates with me the most is like no finish lines, and it has no, but then like no, so it's like no finish lines, no finish lines, like keep going, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be encouraging, you know, running's tough, running's hard, especially when you got a little extra weight on you, you know what I'm saying? Like it's tough to run, and these shoes are a reminder to keep going and push yourself. And so I just appreciate a message period, but then a message that also connects to me as well. This pair is the pair that I actually happened to get most recently. Another pair of everyday shoes, just some Vans old schools right here. Obviously, if you know me, you know black and white. It's kind of the color aesthetic I go with. So the old school to me is the best Van model. I just needed a new pair. I haven't had just a plain black and white pair in a couple years. Another Van shoe we have here. This one's special because these are the breast cancer awareness ones right here. So basically I was just on Instagram one day and I saw these pop up, and I was like, yo, that's fire, because, you know, we're like a breast cancer household. My mom had been diagnosed. We go on the walks and stuff. I got mad socks. I got mad shirts and stuff. This pair was super cool to me because it's kind of just got art of like different like breasts and stuff, but like different skin colors and different everything, you know, kind of embodies the whole message. You know, it impacts a lot of different people, a lot of different ways. Everything matters and shit. And so, and the fact that it wasn't just like, bam, pink, you know what I mean? Again, nothing wrong with pink, but the fact that it was a kind of like different take on it, more wearable with the things that I have in my closet, and just a unique concept to me. I really liked it a lot. And I happened to tell Kaylee about it one time when we were in the Van store. And so she ended up getting me this pair for Christmas. So big shout out to Kaylee on this one, because I totally was like super like pressed about it, didn't have money at the time, and she took a note and copped for me. So super appreciative of this pair. I haven't worn them yet because, again, like, you know, I don't know when to. Special pairs need a special debut, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't worn them yet, but I'm super excited to, because I think they're super dope and super important. Nike SB box, you know what I'm saying? I haven't had a new pair of SBs since I was in college, actually. Supreme SB Low in the black and silver. I was on the fence about these at one point because I was like, and you want to know what it was? It was entirely because they were Supreme. Like, when it comes to this color, this is like a very me color, very simple, very black and white, very fits everything in my closet. But I was on the fence because they were Supreme, and I was like, are these special enough to be Supreme? And like, if you take that away and you just show me this shoe, I like this shoe. And so I'm glad I bought it, because I definitely signed up for that raffle on a whim. Like, I was just like, oh yeah, let me see, like, put my entry in, you know what I mean? Expecting to lose, because I always lose. And then I got the email notification, and I instantly checked my bank account, because I was like, do I have enough for these? And went through, and I was like, all right, do I sell them? And then I got them, and I was like, nah, I like these a lot. And right here we have an Air Force One. I've been eyeing a pair of Air Force Ones for a minute, but I haven't copped a pair. And again, as a Christmas gift, Israel got me the Colin Kaepernick Air Force Ones, you know what I'm saying? And these are crazy dope to me, because just the little details, like I said before, I am a sucker for storytelling. So you got caps and the fro on the back, you know what I'm saying? Different lace options as it is, you know what I mean? Fancy insoles and things like that. But the coolest detail, easily to me, is the bottom, which features the date of his first kneeling. That is crazy. It's something so small, yo, but it's so like just the thought being put into something like that just takes it up a whole nother level for me. And huge shout out to Israel, because I was buying Christmas presents at the time, so I didn't have money to buy this for myself. He got me back in Air Force. He got me one that's super unique, and got me one that fits the aesthetic. It ticks all the boxes, yo. It ticks all the boxes. Haven't worn these because the icy sole. Like, I just don't want special shoes to get messed up, man. I think that's the reason I haven't worn Spider-Man's too, yo. I think I gotta get one of those, like the Shoeinator bottom slip things. If I get those, things might seem more light. But until that time, They're probably gonna sit for a little while until I can figure out how to keep them fresh. I'm gonna just do these two together, last two, the main event in a way, because it's just like a interesting story. If you know me, if you've been here before, if you've been here since the beginning, you know what I mean. You'll know that in 2015, your boy landed first Yeezy 350 in the pirate black colorway. You know, there's a whole video of that. Probably I think that's my first shoe video ever. Yeah, I was so hyped to get it, but I also was out of a job at the time and had bills to pay. So I had to sell them. They've skyrocketed over the years and I cannot reacquire a pair. They've been dropping mad colorways of the V2, and some have been cool, some have been like whack. They've been saturating the market with V2s. But in June, they dropped a colorway that was super close, probably the closest in my opinion to the Pirate Black from 2015. Was still out of a job, so I couldn't get them. And then Black Friday came, and they were restocking. And I did have a job, but it was Christmas season, so I couldn't spend money on myself. Or I could, but I just chose not to. So me as a joke, I was on the internet, like, you know, lobbying for people to buy them for me. Like, I'll pay y'all back when I can. Woo. Not thinking that anyone was taking me serious, because I just be acting a fool on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Christmas came. And, yeah. People do pay attention. And people do follow through, you know what I'm saying? So major shout out to Lena and my sister Shanika Lorenzo, because yeah, I was not expecting to get any pairs of these, and I ended up getting two. And the fact that I didn't expect it, like, both times I was like, no, you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, yeah, even now I can't really put into words how I felt perceiving them. But all I can say is that I am eternally grateful for all of y'all for lacing me with these. Because I have two pairs, the one pair has been getting a lot of life. It's a black shoe anyways, but I still would have kept it on ice because I don't want it to get messy. But since I have two pairs, I don't plan on selling either. One is sitting on ice for special occasions, and one is like in my rotation of beaters, you know what I mean? I've been getting a lot of life in these in the short time I've had them, and I can only attribute that to having multiple pairs. So thank you very much. That's it though. That's been all of my shoes from like early 2019 to early 2020. I just didn't really put together how many that I had gotten in that short period of time, because for me, my whole other collection was like 6-ish years of collecting, you know what I mean? And so I managed to replace a chunk of that in one. All of it wasn't even me, so I gotta be grateful to the people in my life who put me in a position to get shoes and put me in a position by buying me shoes. Super excited, super happy about it. You know the fucking vibes. We slide gang now, you know what I'm saying? Boy, doing slide reviews from now on. Be on the lookout, you know what I mean? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed a quick look, a quick glimpse into my life and my shoes. I don't know when the next time you'll get one of these kind of videos about shoes or whatever it will be, but I hope you enjoyed this one. What's up, your boy? Tell your friends about me. Let me know something about something you collect, or maybe tell me about a pair of shoes you think I should get, or, you know, tell me, I don't know, man. Talk to me though. Talk to me. You know the vibes, you know what I'm saying? That's it though. Thanks always. This is me awkwardly closing this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm stepping on things I'm not supposed to step on, but you know what it is.